Fabricam Recycling runs a distributed business. Smart bins and fleet trucks collect plastic waste across a city, while high-throughput facilities sort, shred, wash, extrude, and pelletize it into market-ready HDPE pellets. Every stage generates data used by different teams. What you're seeing is their full recovery process, from collection through pelletization, visualized in a connected 3D Omniverse simulation. Fabricam is a frontier firm that has turned machine-level signals and data systems across their entire lifecycle into intelligence that OT, IT, data, and AI teams can act on together. Let's begin looking at how they achieve this. IT teams govern entire cloud-to-on-prem infrastructure through Azure Resource Manager. OT devices, plant assets, and edge AI models are now brought into the same governance, security, and policy paradigm as every other Azure-managed resource. Here you can see the IoT Hub Cloud Service, Azure Local Instance, AKS Arc Cluster, Azure IoT Operations Instance, and all the Azure Device Registry assets and devices in a single view. And because everything is managed through ARM, the entire configuration, including infrastructure, policies, device registrations, data flows, can be captured as ARM templates and deployed repeatedly across every site. This gives IT a single management plane, spanning cloud and factory. No more fragmented visibility across your entire estate. Azure IoT Hub securely connects distributed IoT sensor devices, such as recycling trucks and smart bins, directly to the data and management services. With strengthened device identity and fleet-scale certificate management, operators can use Azure Device Registry to manage data and configuration across thousands of distributed devices consistently using standard Azure Resource Manager tooling and workflows. Every bin sensor and truck GPS streams trusted telemetry directly into Microsoft Fabric without any custom integration required. And what you're seeing here is their real-time location, fill levels, and operational state across Fabricam's entire collection fleet. AI-driven operational transformation begins directly on the plant floor with Azure IoT Operations, enabled by Azure Arc, that brings an adaptive cloud-controlled data platform to on-site infrastructure. Using ACRI connectors, organizations can bidirectionally connect to industrial equipment and protocols, including OT equipment, PLCs, HMIs, and cameras all across the recycling plant, and represent those data sources as managed assets at the edge. Data flows then reshape raw telemetry into structured, semantically aligned data models in real time, creating agent-ready industrial data that can participate in enterprise unified namespace architectures and ontologies. The resulting data foundation can then be securely routed to cloud analytics like Fabric in this case, or directly connected to on-premise AI workloads, including vision models, predictive systems, and industrial agents. Now, with normalized, semantically modeled telemetry flowing into Fabric real-time intelligence, the data team monitors process performance across factory lines and distributed fleet in real time. RTI dashboards give operations a live pulse on the entire data estate, surfacing truck metrics, quality drift, anomalies, and threshold breaches the moment they emerge. For example, the quality of recycled pellets is determined by how close their color is to pure white. Any hue deviation is flagged as a defect by end customers, particularly a blue tint. The RTI dashboard tracks real-time pass-fail rates across production batches, so the moment color drift begins trending toward rejection thresholds, the team sees it live and can intervene before an entire batch is discarded. Fabric IQ connects operational and enterprise data sources into a governed, self-service knowledge graph. Collection routes, incoming material quality, and finished pellet yield are now linked across transportation, OT, and business systems. With this graph, dashboards and AI agents gain the operational context they need to reason across upstream inputs and downstream outcomes, not just within one site, but across the entire estate. Because all your data and your enterprise knowledge graph live in a common data platform, You can build AI agents that continuously monitor end-to-end scenarios, correlating signals across equipment, quality, and other enterprise entities in real time, and executing autonomous actions to meet business goals. The operations agents are virtual coworkers that continuously monitor equipment behavior, machine thresholds, and quality variability, pushing real-time alerts and coordinated responses to operations leadership in Microsoft Teams. It's not a dashboard someone has to check. It's an active participant in the operations workflow. Here you see the human in the loop in action. The agent has detected machine telemetry drifting outside normal thresholds, correlated it against historical patterns, and is now surfacing a recommended action to the operator. With one approval, it autonomously logs an investigation report, assigns severity, and routes it to the plant management team for immediate follow-up. Using Azure's adaptive cloud approach, Foundry Local extends cloud-grade AI inference directly into the factory floor environment. Generative and predictive models run locally on customer-controlled infrastructure. Microsoft's 5.4 small language model is running on-prem on Azure Local infrastructure for Fabricom's Edge chatbot, where unfiltered data access and network resilience are critical. Even during network disruptions, the on-site agent continues making decisions using raw local data that never leaves the plant. The same Microsoft Foundry tooling used to deploy and manage models in the cloud works identically at the edge. This is the full picture. Azure's adaptive cloud approach provides a consistent framework for managing apps, data, and infrastructure from the edge to the cloud. Frontline workers get real-time operational intelligence on the plant floor. OT teams manage assets and data flows through a unified edge data plane with Azure IoT Operations. IT governs all resources, cloud and on-site, through a single AI-powered management plane, Azure Resource Manager. Data teams build real-time analytics dashboards and create enterprise knowledge graphs in Microsoft Fabric. And AI teams deploy and operate agents in the cloud and at the edge using the same tooling with Foundry. Every team is connected. Every signal is contextualized. Every decision is governed. What you've just seen is not experimental AI uses. It's a practical approach to AI made operational. From capturing real machine signals, normalizing them into AI-ready data at the edge, connecting them to enterprise knowledge, and applying cloud and local AI agents to drive real-time decisions across industrial environments. Microsoft's adaptive cloud approach replaces fragmentation with a repeatable, scalable foundation, delivering immediate value while continuously modernizing on-prem environments with cloud innovation. This is how organizations like Fabricom successfully turn connected data into meaningful intelligence, and intelligence into measurable business impact.